We welcome Haylie Duff, actress, singer, songwriter, and foodie. Some food here. Her roles on Seventh Heaven and in such films as the cult favorite Napoleon Dynamite. She's even appeared on Broadway as the mean girl Amber Von Tussle in Hairspray. And her new book, Real Girls Kitchen, based on her blog, realgirlskitchen.com, and her new show, Real Girls Kitchen, is on our network. What happens on the show?
It's really like a food adventure show. It's a lot about food inspiration and traveling to different restaurants and easy, simple, healthy recipes cooked in my kitchen.
What came first for you? I'm an actress, singer, foodie, what?
You know, first actually was ballet.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I started ballet when I was very young, and I was painfully shy. And my ballet teacher at the time, when I was in about 4th grade, suggested I go take an acting class. And my mom, you know, we lived in Texas. My mom thought, what on earth? Like, we're going to go sign up for an acting class? And before I knew it, I was cast in a Goldie Hawn movie in Texas. And then,
wow.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Goldie Hawn.
Does Texas upbringing affect your cooking? Is there a Texas kind of cooking?
Yeah, there definitely is. You know, there's all the southern foods that
Southwest.
For sure.
Mexican influence.
Tex-Mex even.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a lot of the southern cooking is also very unhealthy. So there's definitely influence of it because I can't avoid my roots and I love southern food, but I try to do a healthy spin on those things.
Did you just take naturally to the kitchen?
You know what? No, originally not. I had a lot of mistakes in the beginning, but I moved into my first home and I had this beautiful kitchen and I felt inspired to learn how to cook there. You know, I looked at it and I thought, I can't let this go to waste.
Why do you like making things?
I like making things because I love bringing the people that I love together for a meal. That's really
It's a Jewish
the moment.
mother.
Yeah, kind of.
My mother used to just stare at us eating.
And not even eat anything
she
herself?
never ate.
That's funny. That's what happens to me a lot, actually, is I make something all day, and by the time it's time ready to eat it, it sits there and I watch everyone else.
Is there a dish you having trouble with? Is there a kind of... Do you do desserts?
Oh man. I don't do desserts well, actually.
Why is that? Why can someone be a great cook? I've heard this before. And there's also dessert cooks who won't cook a meal.
It's funny because I find that if you bake, you're not always great at like the savory dishes and anything like outside of following a recipe. And I can't follow directions in life or in the kitchen, so I don't bake. Because baking is very, you know, down to the measurements.
I'm very picky eater. I must be hard to cook for. I'm just eat like you have prepared a wonderful dish. What is this?
So this is actually, it's funny you were talking about Southern-inspired foods because these are a take on a classic pig in a blanket, but it's asparagus with prosciutto and a little Asiago cheese in the middle instead of the unhealthy little smoky that usually goes in there.
That's not healthy, huh?
Sadly, no, even though they're so delicious.
My crew told me you try to butter them up and feed them before the show. Did you? Did you feed them?
I did. I snuck in with some truffle deviled eggs, which I also heard you don't like eggs either.
No, I hate eggs. Yeah. It's the one every day.
But I pawn them off on your crew.
It's all right. Do you cook on location? Where do you cook? For our show, you do it at the house?
You know, it's funny. For your show, I cooked in my hotel room.
What about the cookbook? What's its theme?
It's very personal to me. Every recipe has a story from my life in it, so I talk a lot about growing up and stories with my sister and I and my mom and dad, and then I go into things like dating and risque moments in bathrooms.
Who's older, you or your sister?
Me. 2 years. 2.5 years.
Are you rivals or friends?
No, we're so close. We're super tight, yeah.
Why are people, I'm one of those people, why are people afraid of a kitchen?
You're afraid of the kitchen? Something tells me you could whip up something good in the kitchen.
I can do toast. I swear, I've just...
Well, you know, at least you're not burning it.
I don't like fondling raw food.
You just don't like the mess in general.
I just, yeah. So I'm always impressed with people who cook well. How do you combine your life, cooking, TV, show on a network?
You know,
do you audition for parts? Do you still go out and do roles?
So I definitely still work on movies, but, you know, the book has become such a main focus in my life. I spend most of my time promoting the book now and working on the show. And I'm lucky that they kind of seamlessly have gone together, you know? I go on location and I cook for the crew. And
cookbooks are very popular.
They are, aren't they? I collect cookbooks.
Whole section, and my wife does too.
She does?
She cooks.
I got to send her mine.
Section of, oh, please, we'll buy it. Will we learn how to cook from watching your show?
Yes, definitely. But without being too preachy, which I think is great.
Do you do a lot of home parties?
I love to throw a dinner party. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, I want to ask you a little game called If You Only Knew.
Okay.
The first person you kissed?
Oh, first person I kissed. A boy named Grant.
Where was it?
In Texas. Do you like how I'm keeping it so
How
vague?
old were you?
I was 14.
You ever know what happened to Grant?
I'm sure he has a very nice life now.
What's the characteristic you value most in other people?
Positivity.
Guilty pleasure.
A guilty pleasure. I was going to say bad TV, and
You watch bad TV?
I do. I'm so guilty of that. I wish I didn't.
If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would be the food?
Baked crab rolls from Katsuya.
Mine would be lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
Yeah, but I'm Jewish.
Smothered lamb chops,
well
or like
done.
just
No, just lamb.
keeping it easy?
Keeping it easy.
Okay.
You have a weird...
I'm going to remember that, by the way. I'm going to make you lamb chops next time I cook.
I love
for you.
lamb chops. Do you have a role model?
A role model? Yeah, I mean, I think my mother's really been my biggest role model. You know,
Is she a cook?
She is a cook, yeah. She's a great cook. We battle in the kitchen a little bit sometimes, though, which you actually see some on the show. You know, she likes butter and oil, and so we do battle a little bit, but...
Is there something no one knows about you?
Well, I tweet, so I think there's really not a lot
You tweet
that
a lot?
people don't know about me. And now a lot of the stories that people don't know about me are in the book, so...
Well, the book is out.
I'm an open book right now.
The book is out. The show is out. Thanks for being with us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thanks to my guest, Haylie Duff. Her new cookbook is out. The show is out. Watch for details about it on her new show, Real Girls Kitchen. You'll follow that and see that on Ora TV. Oh, you have the book?
Yes.
There's the book. Real Girls Kitchen, Haylie Duff. And follow me on Twitter at King's Things. See you next time. Beautiful book.